Hey guys, Scott and Nate from PlayYourCourt.com. Today we're going to show you the secret to controlled power on your forehand. Alright guys, today we're going to run you through some progressions to hit a more powerful yet still very controlled forehand. This video is for players with a PlayYourCourt rating of 80 and up, a little bit more advanced. If that doesn't apply to you, you should probably join our community and get custom video coaching based on what you've got going on. So click the button or the link to check that out. But if you are a PlayYourCourt 80 or up, Nate, what do you have for us today?
Everybody out there, you want that big forehand. And we watch the pros and we see how big they're hitting, but how do they keep controlled? And one of the things we hear the announcers say all the time is controlled aggression, meaning they're still going for their shots. They're swinging big. They're just keeping their targets relatively large, meaning they're not aiming for the lines, right? And what we're talking about explosiveness, power comes from the ground up. So we're going to show you a couple exercises to really get that racket moving, because racket speed, that is where power comes from. We're going to show you those drills, but then we need to talk about the control, and this is called balance and core stability. All right, by not allowing the swing to get too big or out of control, this is where the control mechanism starts. All right, we're going to jump right into this. We're going to show you 3 progressions to get you hitting those big forehands in no time. All right, guys, so in this first progression, we're just simplifying it. Scott's running through something that we run through with our students that are learning to take the racket back high. He's creating leverage over the ball by initiating with the racket tip up. But as you can tell, as he goes through this swing path, his racket stays on the right side of his body. The hip firing, really using the legs to fire the hip, and a loose hand is what makes this racket lag and then snap out to contact. A loose hand is critical here, but this is step 1, getting comfortable with taking the racket up high, the racket tip facing up, and then as it drops, keeping it on that dominant side. All right, guys, so in this second progression here, we've got Scott already in the loaded phase, and we're really focusing on the power. All right, with his knees bent, really loaded, pushing through that ground. His kinetic chain is loaded, and then he's swinging up to a swing volley. And these swing volleys are just incredible for creating racket head speed. We don't have the tendency to break and slow the swing down with swing volleys. So this is a great way to practice loading through the ground and firing up. You can tell by the line through the middle of Scott's body, he is still balanced and he's still keeping that racket on the right side of his body, giving him great control. In this final progression, now we've got Scott upright and he's got to practice loading, getting down to that loaded phase, getting down to this ball, and then firing through the ground, using his back leg to initiate movement and firing that left tip, creating the big lag. His contact is out in front, finishing to his left. Once again here, we can see the racket has stayed on the right side of his body, balance has been maintained, and that core integrity, the stability is really where we want it, and that's where we're finding that combination of power and control. All right, guys, big takeaways here. Number one, initiate the swing with the racket head up. This way that we're getting that momentum to the ball, we're creating leverage over the ball, and really important, really trying to keep that racket on the dominant side of the body, keep that core stability in a loose hand so you can create that racket head speed. Number two, we're talking about that full all systems go power, loading through the ground, that second progression, practice already loaded, working up to that swing volley. And then three, putting it all together, focusing on keeping yourself balanced, the head still, racket on the right side of the body, and then really working, getting down into that loaded phase, that load and explode as we like to call it. You're loading and then really working out to that ball with controlled power.
For sure, that's what you need for a balanced, powerful forehand. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked this instruction, press the like button below. If you never want to miss another Play Your Court video, press subscribe. And if you haven't yet, check out the Play Your Court community. We'll give you some custom video coaching and help you meet the players that you need to get the practice reps you need to improve your game. Check it out. Click the button in the link below. We'll see you guys soon.
See ya.